to decide, knowledge to act. Thomson Reuters. Live from Asia, Europe, and the United States, this is CNBC's Worldwide Exchange.
I'm Maura Fogarty. In Asia, the Bank of Korea slashed its rate by a full percentage point, while China's CPI numbers signal the threat of a possible deflation.
And I'm Brian Chapman in the U.S. The auto bailout bill moves across Capitol Hill now to the Senate after the House passes the measure, overcoming some Republican opposition.
I'm Anna Martin. In Europe, Germany's finance minister hits out at the UK government's economic policy, saying crass Keynesianism will saddle the country with debt for generations. Welcome to Worldwide Exchange this Thursday. Let's have a look at how the live markets are performing. The FTSE CNBC Global 300 started off the day in positive territory, but as European markets opened, you can see we took a turn for the worst. And this is the picture as we stand across Europe. We're making some losses, not the biggest we've seen recently, of course, but we're down by 0.8% on the FTSE 100, more than 1% lower on many of the major indices around Europe. Let's check out the foreign exchange markets, of course. A few profit warnings coming out in Europe, adding to the negativity we've seen in equities. And this is the picture across the forex markets. The euro pretty strong against the dollar this morning, up by 0.5% over the 130 level. The dollar against sterling, as you can see, at 149.16. Maura, how are things looking in Asia?
You know, it was a mixed picture out here in Asia, and we saw some of the markets in positive territory. We also had some information out today on the inflation front in China that really is now raising the specter of deflation there. Don't forget, the Bank of Korea also surprised the market, cut rates by 100 basis points, and we'll be discussing all this later on in the program. But meantime, we saw the Nikkei closing on the day's highs, up by 0.7% Kospi also up. Hang Seng managed to close in positive territory, even though it was under pressure most of the session, and Shanghai stocks pulled back today, down by 2%. Let's check on the energy markets right now as we get some breaking news from the International Energy Administration, or agency, pardon me, International Energy Agency. NYMEX is now at $43.75 at the moment, as we see some news coming out in their monthly outlook report here. The IEA says that it sees world oil demand in this year, in 2008, to contract for the first time in 25 years. It also says it sees world oil demand for next year reduced to 86.3 million barrels per day. They're cutting that forecast by 260,000 barrels per day. They're also saying that their forecast for China oil demand this year and next year is unchanged versus their forecast back in November. And they're also saying that possible non-OECD oil demand is doing better than expected as well. We're seeing Brent crude right now trading at $45.25. So we are a bit higher here as we see this news breaks. Don't forget, too, that we did see oil rise in the overnight session, or in the U.S. session on Wednesday, I should say. Speaking of the U.S., let's head over to Brian, who's